Have you ever bitten into a juicy piece of fruit, convinced it's the key to staying healthy, only to wonder if it might secretly sabotage your well-being? It's a shocking possibility that hits closer to home than you might think, especially for seniors navigating diabetes, kidney troubles, or heart concerns. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on 6 everyday fruits that could be doing more harm than good. Fruits you probably have in your kitchen right now. But don't toss them out just yet. I'll also share simple, practical ways to enjoy fruit without risking your health. Why stick around till the end? Because this isn't just about avoiding danger, it's about arming yourself with surprising insights that could save you from a hospital visit, boost your energy for years to come, and even protect your peace of mind. You'll hear real stories, like James from Tampa who thought he was making a smart choice, only to face a terrifying wake-up call. You'll uncover hidden risks, like a toxin in a tropical favorite or a sugar spike in a snack you'd never suspect, and learn which fruits might be clashing with your medications or sneaking extra pounds onto your frame. Most importantly, you'll walk away with easy swaps and tips tailored for seniors, so you can savor every bite without playing health roulette. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you're ready to take charge of your wellness. It helps me keep sharing these vital lessons. And if you're not subscribed yet, do it now and tap the bell, so you never miss a tip that could change your life. Let's get started. Your health deserves this. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Star fruit. Let's delve into a fruit that, despite its exotic appearance and tantalizing taste, often flies under the radar: star fruit. Its star-shaped slices, vibrant yellow skin, and sweet tart flavor make it seem like an irresistible treat. At first glance, it's the kind of fruit that catches your eye at a farmer's market or in the tropical section of the grocery store, tempting you to give it a try. It feels like an adventurous, healthy choice, low in calories, rich in vitamin C, and brimming with antioxidants. For those seeking something new and refreshing, star fruit seems like a perfect addition to your diet. You might even feel proud of yourself for choosing this fruity delight, envisioning it as a vibrant, nutritious choice that's bound to brighten your day. But here's the harsh reality. For seniors, particularly those with kidney problems, this seemingly harmless fruit could be lurking as a hidden danger, quietly undermining their health. And it's not just the fruit's tantalizing look that should cause concern, it's the subtle toxin it carries: carboxin. So, what exactly makes star fruit risky for older adults? The answer lies in a little-known toxin called carboxin, which is naturally found in the fruit. In a younger, healthier body, the kidneys serve as an excellent filtration system, effortlessly removing carboxin from the bloodstream and safely processing it. No problem, no harm. But as we age, our bodies, especially our kidneys, begin to slow down. It's a cruel truth of aging. The once efficient systems we relied on begin to falter. For seniors, this natural decline in kidney function means that toxins like carboxin aren't cleared from the body as swiftly. Instead, they linger, accumulating in the bloodstream and setting the stage for disastrous health consequences. This is where the risk becomes real and dangerous. Consider the story of James, a 68-year-old retiree from Tampa, Florida, whose experience serves as a terrifying reminder of how deceptive this fruit can be. James was a model of health consciousness. He walked every morning, drank plenty of water, and filled his plate with fresh fruits and vegetables. He was proud of his active lifestyle and thought he was doing everything right. One day, while strolling through the grocery store, he spotted star fruit and thought, why not try something new? It looks refreshing and healthy. Little did he know that this decision would set off a chain of events that would leave him grappling with serious health issues. At first, everything seemed fine. He started adding the fruit to his smoothies, savoring its juicy, refreshing taste. For a few days, there were no issues. But then, subtle changes crept in. James began to feel dizzy, just a little lightheaded, as if he was walking on a slightly uneven surface. Nothing too alarming at first. But as time passed, the dizziness escalated into something worse: confusion. He'd walk into a room and forget why he was there, or struggle to string his thoughts together during conversations. At first, he brushed it off as the result of a long day or maybe just dehydration. But soon, fatigue hit him like a freight train. He could barely keep up with his daily chores. Simple tasks felt overwhelming, and he found himself drained to the core. One morning, James woke up, looked at the calendar, and couldn't remember what day it was. This is when his family's concern turned into panic. They rushed him to the emergency room, and after a series of tests, blood work, scans, and a thorough medical review, the doctors found the culprit: star fruit toxicity. It turns out that James had mild kidney disease, a condition he had never been diagnosed with and never experienced any symptoms of. The carboxin from the star fruit had accumulated in his body, overwhelming his already compromised kidneys, and triggering havoc on his nervous system. James's experience is not some isolated incident. It's a stark wake-up call, a painful reminder of how easily things can go wrong when we overlook the risks we face as we age. Many seniors, like James, don't realize they have underlying kidney problems until it's too late. Kidney disease can be a silent thief, creeping in without warning, and it's only when something like star fruit pushes it over the edge that the truth is revealed. The National Kidney Foundation has sounded the alarm on this issue, warning that even a small serving of star fruit, a few slices or a single fruit, can pose a deadly risk for seniors with reduced kidney function. And here's an even more troubling statistic. 1 in 3 adults over the age of 65 has some form of kidney disease, according to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases. What's even more concerning is that many of them don't even know it. Kidney disease is a silent condition, slipping under the radar until it reaches a tipping point. So, even if you feel fine and believe your kidneys are in perfect working order, the truth is, they may not be. This makes star fruit a gamble not worth taking. So, how exactly does star fruit affect the body when it's loaded with carboxin? When this neurotoxin enters the bloodstream and overstays its welcome, it doesn't just cause minor discomfort, it wreaks havoc. The first signs of trouble are often dizziness and confusion. The toxin disrupts brain signaling, leaving you feeling off balance, foggy-headed, and disoriented. As it progresses, fatigue sets in. Your body becomes worn out, drained, as it struggles to deal with the toxin. For someone like James, these symptoms turned his everyday life into a battle just to stay functional. Memory issues follow, and for seniors, this can be terrifying. 1 minute, you're carrying on with your normal routine, and the next, you forget where you left your keys, or worse, you lose track of time. In extreme cases, carboxin can lead to seizures, as it overstimulates the nervous system. If left untreated, the toxin can cause a coma, a rare but very real consequence of star fruit toxicity. And beyond the damage to the nervous system, there's the danger of acute kidney injury, a very real threat for anyone with pre-existing kidney problems. Now, you might be wondering, why do so many seniors still reach for star fruit despite these risks? The allure is undeniable. Star fruit has an exotic charm that makes it stand out from the usual fruits we're used to. It has a unique, tropical appearance, a bright yellow glow, and a flavor that's both sweet and tart. It seems like a healthy, fun way to spice up your diet. And with its reputation as a superfood, packed with vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, it's easy to see why people believe it's a good choice. But for seniors, particularly those with kidney issues, this seemingly innocent fruit is more like a wolf in sheep's clothing. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. The good news is that you don't have to miss out on tropical flavors to stay safe. There are plenty of other fruits that can satisfy your cravings without putting your health at risk. Try swapping star fruit for an Asian pear, which offers a similarly crisp and juicy texture without the dangerous side effects. Dragon fruit, with its vibrant pink skin and speckled flesh, is another exotic fruit that's both safe and packed with antioxidants. Mangoes, sweet and succulent, are another tropical option that won't harm your kidneys. Papayas, too, offer a buttery texture and a boost of vitamins A and C, making them a safer alternative for seniors. The bottom line is this: food should be a source of nourishment and joy, not a dangerous gamble. Star fruit, with its glossy finish and promise of exotic flavor, might look appealing on the shelf, but for seniors, especially those with kidney problems, it's a risk not worth taking. The potential for dizziness, confusion, seizures, or worse far outweighs any health benefits. So, the next time you spot a star fruit, pause and think twice. Your health and well-being are too precious to risk on something that could turn out to be more harmful than helpful. 2. Grapes. Let's take a closer look at a fruit that many of us love, but for older adults, might not be as innocent as it appears: grapes. These little, sweet, and colorful bursts of flavor are often seen as a healthy snack choice, a quick pick-me-up, or a staple in fruit bowls. We throw them into our lunches, pop them in our mouths as a refreshing snack, or indulge in them during moments of relaxation. They've earned their reputation as nature's candy, and who could argue? They're easy to grab, deliciously sweet, and come in an endless variety. Grapes seem like the epitome of health, don't they? But as we age, we have to ask ourselves, are grapes truly as harmless as they seem? The truth is, these little fruits, though natural, can carry hidden health risks that seniors need to be aware of. It's easy to overlook something so small and simple, but these seemingly innocent grapes pose two significant health threats: blood sugar spikes and an often underestimated choking hazard. You might be raising an eyebrow right now, wondering how something as innocuous as a grape could be a problem. After all, they don't contain processed sugars, additives, or artificial flavorings. They're not doused in syrup or hidden behind flashy packaging. So, what's the issue? Let me walk you through this. First, we need to understand just how much sugar is packed inside grapes. You might be surprised to learn that 1 cup of grapes, around 150 grams, contains approximately 23 grams of sugar. To put that into perspective, that's the equivalent of about 4 sugar cubes or a small candy bar. And while it's true that the sugar in grapes is natural, it still has the potential to affect our bodies in ways we might not expect. For seniors, particularly those dealing with diabetes, prediabetes, or even just a family history of blood sugar issues, this can be a real cause for concern. The older we get, the less efficiently our bodies process sugar. Our metabolism slows down, insulin sensitivity decreases, and our pancreas can't always keep up with the demand for insulin. That means even natural sugars, like those found in grapes, can hit our system like a sudden wave of sugar rush, causing blood sugar levels to soar. What does that mean for your body? Well, you might experience a quick surge of energy followed by an energy crash that leaves you exhausted, foggy-headed, or irritable. And over time, these frequent blood sugar spikes can have even more serious consequences, risking heart disease, worsening diabetes, or even contributing to weight gain. Let me share the story of Patricia, a 68-year-old retiree from Chicago, who learned this lesson the hard way. She was always careful about her health, monitoring her blood sugar and avoiding processed snacks. But after her last checkup showed a slight increase in her blood sugar levels, she decided to make a change. She swapped her usual afternoon indulgence of cookies for a healthier alternative: red seedless grapes. She believed she was making a smart choice, cutting out the processed junk for something fresh and wholesome. After all, grapes are fruit. How could they possibly be bad? But a few weeks later, things started to change. Patricia found herself unusually tired, even after a full night's sleep. She noticed her vision would blur, and she began feeling lightheaded after eating. It was all so confusing. She reached for her blood sugar monitor and tested herself after one of her grape snacks. The result was shocking: 180 milligrams per deciliter, far above her usual range of 100 to 120. She was stunned. She had done everything right, or so she thought. She booked an appointment with her doctor, and to her dismay, the culprit was clear: those innocent-looking grapes. Patricia had been unknowingly consuming a hidden sugar bomb. Even though she had replaced processed snacks with fruit, the natural sugars in grapes were affecting her just as dramatically, maybe even more so. Research from Harvard Medical School confirms this. Grapes have a high glycemic index, meaning they can spike blood sugar faster than some processed foods like whole grain bread. For seniors, whose bodies aren't as adept at handling these sugar spikes, grapes can quickly become a hidden health hazard. Now, let's talk about another danger lurking inside this little fruit: the choking risk. Many people don't realize that grapes can pose a serious choking hazard, especially for seniors. As we age, our swallowing reflexes naturally weaken. The muscles in our throat don't coordinate as smoothly, and the gag reflex may not kick in as quickly as it used to. This makes foods that are small, round, smooth, and slippery, like grapes, prime candidates for getting stuck in the windpipe. They're the perfect size to cause a blockage if swallowed whole or not chewed thoroughly, and their slippery skin makes them hard to dislodge once lodged in the throat. The statistics are sobering. Choking incidents involving grapes among seniors have surged by 30% over the last 5 years. Why? Part of it is growing awareness. Doctors and caregivers are reporting these cases more frequently, but the larger issue is that seniors may not even be aware of the choking risk when snacking on grapes. Imagine this: you're relaxing on the couch, watching your favorite show, and absent-mindedly popping grapes into your mouth. One grape slips down before you've had the chance to chew it properly. For younger people, a quick cough may resolve the issue. But for seniors, that small mistake could turn into a terrifying, life-threatening emergency. It's a real danger, one that we can easily overlook until it's too late. Does that mean grapes are completely off-limits for seniors? Not. It doesn't have to be the end of your love affair with grapes, but you do need to approach them with caution. If you can't resist these sweet little fruits, here's how to enjoy them without putting your health at risk. First, slice them into quarters. This simple step reduces the choking risk by making them less likely to block the airway, and it also helps slow down the pace at which you eat, allowing your body more time to process the sugar. Pair them with a protein or healthy fat, like a small cube of cheese or a handful of almonds. This slows digestion and helps buffer the sugar rush. And most importantly, watch your portions. Limit yourself to no more than 6 small grapes at a time, about half a cup. This is just enough to satisfy your craving without overwhelming your body with too much sugar. If you're looking for safer, equally delicious alternatives, consider swapping grapes for fresh berries like strawberries or blueberries. These are lower in sugar and packed with antioxidants, making them a great choice for seniors. You could also try melons, watermelon, cantaloupe, or honeydew, cut into small, manageable pieces. These fruits are hydrating, naturally sweet, and much less likely to cause any issues. In conclusion, grapes may appear harmless, but for seniors, they can quickly turn from a healthy snack to a potential health hazard. With their sugar content and choking risks, they deserve a second thought before becoming a regular part of your diet. But don't despair. By being mindful and making small adjustments, you can still enjoy the simple pleasures of life without putting your health in danger. It's all about balance and moderation. So go ahead, savor those fruits you love, but do so in a way that supports your health and well-being. You deserve that peace of mind. 3. Oranges. Let's take a moment to talk about something many of us have loved since childhood: the humble orange. This bright, citrusy fruit has earned its place in countless breakfast routines and midday snacks. Packed with vitamin C, it's celebrated for its ability to support the immune system, and its refreshing, juicy sweetness makes it a go-to choice for a healthy snack. But, as with so many things in life, there's more to the story than meets the eye, especially when it comes to seniors. As we age, our bodies start to change in ways that we don't always anticipate, and that includes how we respond to the foods we've always enjoyed. While an orange might seem like an innocent, healthy choice, for older adults, it can sometimes be a hidden danger. One of the biggest issues with oranges is the acid they contain, which can trigger acid reflux, a condition that affects more than 60% of adults over 60, according to the GERD Foundation. If you've ever experienced a burning sensation in your chest after a meal, you know how uncomfortable and even frightening acid reflux can be. It's not just heartburn. It can disrupt sleep, cause sore throats, and even lead to a lifetime of daily discomfort. And it's all thanks to the acidity in foods like oranges. For seniors, this is a serious concern. As we age, the muscles that protect our esophagus weaken, making us more susceptible to the burning effects of acidic foods. While an orange might seem like a simple, nourishing treat, it's contributing to a vicious cycle of discomfort that many older adults just don't realize is tied to their beloved fruit. Take Margaret, for instance, a 73-year-old retiree from Minnesota. She spent years suffering from heartburn, convinced it was just a part of getting older. She tried antacids, changed her diet, and did her best to manage the pain, but nothing truly helped. It wasn't until she eliminated oranges from her daily breakfast routine that the pain subsided. Her case isn't unique. Many people don't realize that something as innocent as a morning orange could be silently wreaking havoc on their digestive system. It's a small change with a big impact, and sometimes it takes a little personal investigation to see how deeply food can affect our health. But there's more to the story. Oranges, with their natural acidity, also interfere with medications, which is something that seniors need to be especially aware of. Older adults often take multiple medications to manage conditions like high blood pressure, cholesterol, and depression. What many people don't know is that citrus fruits, like oranges, can interfere with the absorption of over 50 common medications. That means those blood pressure meds, cholesterol-lowering statins, and even antidepressants may not be as effective as they should be if you're enjoying a glass of orange juice with your morning pill. According to the Mayo Clinic, compounds found in oranges can block enzymes that are responsible for metabolizing drugs in your body. This can result in medications being less effective, leaving seniors vulnerable to health risks. Imagine taking your blood pressure pill every day, trusting it's keeping your numbers in check, only to find out that your daily glass of orange juice is undermining that effort. It's a hidden danger that many don't consider. And let's not forget about the impact oranges can have on your dental health. As we get older, our teeth naturally lose some of their enamel, which leaves them more vulnerable to damage. Oranges, with their high acidity, only accelerate this process. Acidic foods like oranges wear away at enamel, leading to tooth sensitivity and a higher risk of cavities. For seniors, whose teeth are already more fragile, this can be a painful and frustrating experience. The acid in oranges can also irritate sensitive gums, leaving them inflamed and tender. I know firsthand how distressing tooth sensitivity can be, and I can't help but feel for anyone who's had to deal with it. The constant discomfort, especially when eating or drinking anything too hot or cold, can significantly affect your quality of life. If you absolutely can't resist the allure of an orange, try rinsing your mouth with water after eating one or using a straw for orange juice to limit contact with your teeth. But honestly, the best advice is to limit the intake of acidic foods like oranges altogether to protect your smile for as long as possible. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about all that vitamin C? Surely, there's no other fruit that can replace that. And you're right to be concerned. Vitamin C is essential for immune health, and we do need it in our diets. But here's the good news. You don't have to rely on oranges to get your daily dose. There are plenty of other fruits and vegetables that can give you all the vitamin C you need without the added acidity. Bell peppers, for example, contain even more vitamin C than oranges and have a much gentler impact on your digestive system. Kiwis, strawberries, and even broccoli are all great sources of vitamin C that won't harm your teeth or interfere with medications. These options are not only healthier but also kinder to your body in your later years. For those of you who can't imagine life without oranges, there's no need to give them up entirely. You can still enjoy them, but you'll need to be mindful. Timing is everything. Eat oranges in the middle of the day rather than first thing in the morning, when your stomach is empty and more susceptible to irritation. Wait at least 2 hours after taking your medication before consuming citrus to avoid any interference with absorption. You can also dilute your orange juice with water to lower the acidity, or try pairing it with more alkaline foods like bananas or avocados to neutralize some of the effects. These tips can help, but they can't eliminate the risks, and in many cases, especially for seniors with acid reflux or dental issues, it might be best to limit or avoid oranges altogether. In the end, while oranges may seem like the perfect snack, they can be more harmful than helpful as we age. The acid reflux, medication interference, and dental damage are real risks that we need to take seriously. So, next time you reach for that vibrant, juicy orange, take a moment to think about what it might be doing to your body. Maybe it's time to give it up in favor of something gentler, something that will nourish you without the hidden dangers. Trust me, your body will thank you. 4. Avocados. Let's take a moment to talk about a fruit that has captured the hearts of health enthusiasts and foodies alike: avocados. These creamy, lush fruits have practically been crowned the queen of the nutrition world in recent years. Their silky texture and reputation for being packed with heart-healthy fats make them a must-have in many modern kitchens. Whether smashed on toast, blended into smoothies, or scooped straight from the skin with a sprinkle of salt, avocados have become a fixture in the health-conscious crowd. They're often hailed as a magical addition to a balanced diet, full of potassium, fiber, and those much-lauded monounsaturated fats. But here's a twist, one that may surprise many seniors. While avocados have earned their place as a nutritional powerhouse, they can also lead to unexpected weight gain, interfere with certain medications, and even spark allergic reactions that you may not have experienced before. I can already hear the protests. But wait, aren't avocados supposed to be healthy? And you're right. They are healthy in many ways. Those healthy fats can support heart health by helping to balance cholesterol levels, and the vitamins inside them can provide a much-needed boost to the immune system. But for older adults, the avocado story is not as straightforward as it may seem. The real secret to benefiting from this so-called superfood lies in understanding portion control, potential medication interactions, and how our bodies change as we age. Let's peel back the layers of this creamy fruit and explore why it may not always be the senior-friendly superfood we've been led to believe. The caloric pitfall. First, let's talk about the calories. A medium-sized avocado, weighing around 150 grams, without the pit, contains roughly 240 calories. Now, let's put that into perspective. 240 calories is about the same as a fast food cheeseburger or a hearty bowl of oatmeal with all the fixings. For younger people with faster metabolisms, this might not be a big deal, but for seniors, things are different. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows, and our caloric needs shrink. Many older adults require fewer calories in a day, often just 1,600 to 2,000 calories, depending on their activity levels. So, if you're eating a whole avocado in one sitting, that's a significant portion of your daily caloric intake, even before you add bread, oils, or toppings. I want to share a story that highlights this. Take Robert, a 75-year-old retiree from Denver. Robert had heard all the buzz about avocados being a superfood, so he decided to embrace this trend. Every morning, he began his day with avocado toast, half an avocado mashed onto whole grain bread, a drizzle of olive oil, and a dash of pepper. It seemed like such a wholesome upgrade from his old butter and jam routine. He felt good about his choice. But 3 months later, Robert stepped onto the scale and was shocked to find that he had gained 12 pounds. That extra weight didn't just impact his self-esteem, it took a physical toll. His knees, already worn out from years of walking, started aching even more with every step. He felt sluggish, like he was dragging through his day, and his energy just wasn't what it used to be. Confused, he brought it up to his doctor during his next visit. After reviewing his diet, the doctor pointed to his avocado toast habit. "You're eating a full meal's worth of calories in one sitting," the doctor explained. "And your body just doesn't need that much anymore." The American Heart Association echoes this sentiment, advising seniors to be mindful of portion sizes when it comes to high-fat foods like avocados. Even the good fats can add up fast. Medication interference. A hidden risk. Beyond the calories, there's another hidden danger. Avocados can interfere with medications that many seniors rely on. For instance, avocados are high in vitamin K and contain certain enzymes that can affect how your body absorbs or processes medications. For those on blood thinners like warfarin, commonly prescribed to prevent blood clots, avocados may pose a problem. The high vitamin K content in avocados can counteract the blood-thinning effects of warfarin, potentially making it less effective and increasing the risk of dangerous complications. Similarly, some blood pressure medications and antidepressants, like certain SSRIs, can have their absorption altered by the fats and nutrients in avocados, leading to inconsistent or less effective results. The issue is that this interaction isn't always something doctors mention unless specifically asked. Will my avocado toast interfere with my medication? For seniors managing chronic conditions like hypertension, heart disease, or depression, this oversight can turn a seemingly healthy choice into a risky one. Imagine taking your blood pressure meds every day, only to find your readings creeping higher because of that delicious guacamole you had at lunch. Allergies that sneak up later in life. Here's another surprising twist. Allergies. It may sound unbelievable, but avocados can cause allergic reactions that sneak up as we age. Avocados contain proteins that are similar to those found in latex, the material used in medical gloves, balloons, and more. This similarity can trigger what's known as latex fruit syndrome, and it's more common than you might think. Around 6% of seniors are sensitive to latex, and for those individuals, avocados can cause reactions like itching, swelling, digestive discomfort, or even red, irritated skin after handling them. And here's the kicker. Allergies can develop later in life. You might have eaten avocados your entire life without a problem, but your immune system can change as you get older, leading to sensitivities you never had before. Take Margaret, for example. Margaret, a 72-year-old from Phoenix, adored her weekly avocado salad. But one day, after years of enjoying it without issue, she noticed that her lips were tingling and her throat felt scratchy after eating. She first thought it was the dressing, but when it happened again, she saw an allergist. It turns out that her mild latex sensitivity from years of gardening gloves had crossed over to avocados. It's a stark reminder that just because your body tolerated something in the past doesn't mean it will continue to do so as you age. Smarter ways to enjoy avocados, or alternatives. Does all of this mean you should completely cut avocados from your diet? Not at all. If you love their creamy goodness, you can still enjoy them, but with some precautions. Start by keeping your portions small. A quarter of an avocado a day, about 60 calories, is enough to get the flavor without overloading your system. Pair it with other nutrients. Never eat avocado on its own. Combine it with protein, like a boiled egg, or fiber, like a handful of veggies. This will slow digestion and help mitigate the calorie impact. And if you're on any medications, especially blood thinners, blood pressure meds, or antidepressants, have a chat with your doctor before making avocados a regular part of your diet. If you're worried about potential risks, there are plenty of alternatives that can offer similar health benefits without the baggage. Drizzle a teaspoon of olive oil over your salad. It's a heart-healthy fat that's easy to measure, so there's no guesswork. Or grab a small handful of walnuts or almonds, rich in nutrients, easy to portion, and free of medication interactions. These options provide the satisfaction of healthy fats without the hidden pitfalls. The takeaway. While avocados may be riding high on the superfood wave, for seniors, They're a perfect example of how even the best things can become problematic if not consumed mindfully. Whether it's the calories that can sneak up on you, the potential to mess with your medications, or the risk of developing an allergy later in life, it's important to approach avocados with caution. You don't have to eliminate them. Just enjoy them with a healthy dose of awareness. A little portion control, a few smart substitutions, and maybe a quick chat with your doctor can allow you to savor the benefits without the drawbacks. After all, true health isn't about following every food trend. It's about listening to your body, making mindful choices, and living a balanced life. 5. Watermelon. Let's talk about watermelon, a fruit so deeply tied to the essence of summer that it practically sings of sunshine, barbecues, and carefree moments in the warmth. Its vibrant red flesh and sweet, juicy taste make it a refreshing go-to for anyone looking to cool off on a sweltering day. For seniors, it may even seem like the perfect answer to staying hydrated and enjoying something sweet and light. But, as is often the case with seemingly innocent pleasures, watermelon can pose significant health risks for older adults, especially those with heart conditions, kidney disease, or diabetes. While it's tempting to dive into a juicy slice, hidden dangers are lurking beneath its refreshing exterior, dangers that are important to understand for the well-being of older adults. The hidden dangers of watermelon for seniors. Watermelon is made up of 92% water. That sounds like a hydration jackpot, right? But for seniors, that high water content isn't as harmless as it might seem. As we grow older, our kidneys don't function as efficiently as they did in our youth. This can make it harder for the body to process fluids properly. While eating watermelon might seem like a natural way to stay hydrated, consuming it in large quantities can quickly lead to fluid retention, meaning the body holds onto more water than it should. This can result in swelling, which is not only uncomfortable but potentially dangerous. Seniors might notice puffiness in their ankles, hands, or even their faces. Worse yet, too much water in the body can lead to shortness of breath, as the excess fluid can press on the lungs, making it harder to breathe. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, gasping for air, as one woman did after her seemingly innocent watermelon habit spiraled into an emergency. Consider Betty, a 78-year-old woman from Arizona, who thought she was doing the right thing by eating watermelon every afternoon, convinced it would keep her hydrated during the hot summer months. Within days, she began noticing swelling in her feet, and soon, she was feeling unusually fatigued. One night, she woke up gasping for air, her heart struggling to pump against the weight of excess fluid. She was rushed to the hospital, and doctors revealed that her watermelon habit had overwhelmed her heart's ability to keep up. This was a heartbreaking wake-up call that, even with healthy foods, seniors must be vigilant about how they affect their bodies, especially as they age. This story is a stark reminder of just how quickly something as simple as watermelon can turn into a health crisis, particularly for older adults with underlying heart conditions. It's easy to assume that healthy foods are always good for you, but the reality is that they can have unintended consequences, especially when they interact with pre-existing health conditions. This is particularly true for seniors taking diuretics, commonly referred to as water pills, to manage conditions like heart failure or high blood pressure. Diuretics work by removing excess fluid from the body, but when you introduce a high-water food like watermelon into the mix, it can completely undo the effects of the medication, leaving seniors vulnerable to dangerous complications. The sneaky sugar spike. We all know that watermelon is sweet, but did you know it has a high glycemic index, GI? That means it can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, almost like drinking a sugary soda. The American Diabetes Association warns that just 2 cups of watermelon can send your blood sugar levels soaring, which is a concern for anyone with diabetes or prediabetes. For seniors, this sudden rise and fall in blood sugar can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and mood swings. If you've ever experienced the crash after a sugar high, you know just how draining it can be. For older adults, these fluctuations in blood sugar can feel not only physically exhausting but emotionally taxing as well. The highs and lows of blood sugar can affect mental clarity and mood, leaving individuals feeling on edge, anxious, or frustrated. Even for those who don't have diabetes, regular blood sugar spikes can contribute to insulin resistance, a condition that's often a precursor to type 2 diabetes. The sad truth is that the sweet allure of watermelon comes with a hidden cost, especially for those who are at risk for diabetes. While watermelon may taste refreshing in the moment, it's important to consider the long-term effects on blood sugar regulation. Seniors deserve to feel energized, not drained, and it's crucial to be mindful of foods that can send blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride. Potassium pitfalls, a lesser-known danger. Potassium is essential for heart and muscle function, but watermelon is surprisingly rich in it. While most people would think that more potassium is good for you, for seniors with kidney disease, this can be a major concern. As our kidneys naturally age, they become less effective at filtering out excess potassium from the bloodstream. When potassium levels become too high, it can lead to a condition called hyperkalemia, which can have serious consequences. One of the most frightening risks is the potential for irregular heartbeats, which can be life-threatening. Imagine feeling your heart race or skip a beat in the middle of your day. It's a terrifying sensation that could put a senior's life at risk. But it doesn't stop there. Excess potassium can also cause muscle weakness, which may make walking or standing difficult and increase the risk of falls. In extreme cases, too much potassium in the bloodstream can even lead to heart failure. The National Kidney Foundation estimates that around 40% of people over 65 have some form of kidney dysfunction, often without even realizing it. This makes it especially important for seniors to pay attention to the potassium levels in their diet, and that includes seemingly innocent foods like watermelon. How to enjoy watermelon safely. So, does this mean seniors should give up watermelon altogether? Not necessarily. You don't have to completely cut watermelon out of your life, but you must approach it with caution and mindfulness. The key is moderation, keeping your portion sizes small, preferably no more than half a cup per serving. Pair it with foods that can balance out its effects, like protein, think nuts, or fiber, seeds, to slow the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Timing matters too. Enjoy watermelon earlier in the day to avoid any overnight fluid buildup that could disrupt your sleep or breathing. Most importantly, listen to your body. If you experience swelling, shortness of breath, or unusual fatigue after eating watermelon, it's time to cut back. Don't ignore the signs your body is sending you. And remember, there are plenty of other hydration-friendly fruits and snacks that can deliver the sweetness and refreshment you crave without the risks. Cucumber slices in water, frozen berries, or even sugar-infused water with a hint of watermelon juice and mint can provide a refreshing, low-GI alternative. The bottom line, a cautionary tale. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Watermelon may seem like a harmless, guilt-free indulgence on a hot summer day, but for seniors, especially those with heart, kidney, or blood sugar concerns, it's a fruit that requires caution and awareness. It's easy to overlook the potential risks of foods that seem as innocent and wholesome as watermelon, but the truth is that even the healthiest choices can come with hidden dangers. By being mindful of portion sizes, timing, and how watermelon interacts with your specific health conditions, you can still enjoy its sweetness without compromising your well-being. Don't let the allure of summer's most popular fruit put you at risk. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. 6. Papayas. Let's talk about papayas, a vibrant, tropical fruit often praised for its digestive benefits. Many seniors, hearing the buzz around this fruit, have been eager to include it in their diets, convinced that it could be the answer to improving gut health, aiding digestion, and even reducing inflammation. After all, papayas are rich in vitamins and minerals, and the promise of better digestion is undeniably enticing. However, despite all the good things said about them, there's a side to papayas that is not often discussed, one that could pose significant health risks for older adults, especially if they are on medication or have sensitive digestive systems. It's important to recognize that while papayas have their benefits, they may not be as harmless as they seem, particularly if you're over the age of 65. The first red flag comes from their interaction with medications, which could have serious consequences for seniors. We all know that medications play a crucial role in keeping us healthy, but the reality is that certain foods, like papayas, can interfere with how these medications work. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) has noted that papayas can significantly affect the absorption and effectiveness of common medications, including blood thinners, diabetes medications, and even antibiotics. This could lead to dire consequences if you're not aware of how these interactions work. Papayas contain an enzyme known as papain, which is great for breaking down proteins but can alter how your body processes certain drugs. For example, seniors who take blood thinners, such as warfarin, are especially vulnerable to the effects of papayas. The papain in papayas can enhance the effects of blood thinners, leading to an increased risk of bleeding. Imagine the horror of cutting yourself and not being able to stop the bleeding because your blood is too thin. It's a terrifying thought. If you take diabetes medication, consuming papayas could cause your blood sugar levels to drop dramatically, leaving you feeling dizzy, confused, weak, and even at risk of fainting. For anyone dealing with these conditions, this could be life-threatening. I recall the story of Helen, a 71-year-old woman from San Diego, who learned this lesson the hard way. After hearing that papayas could improve digestion, she started eating them every day, excited about the potential health benefits. However, after a few weeks, she noticed that her blood pressure medication no longer seemed to be working as effectively. Concerned, she went to see her doctor. Upon discussing her diet, her doctor quickly suspected a drug-food interaction, specifically related to her papaya consumption. Once Helen cut the fruit out of her diet, her blood pressure returned to normal. Helen's story is a powerful reminder. What seems like a healthy choice can sometimes cause unexpected complications, especially when it comes to managing medication. But the risks don't stop there. Another underappreciated danger of papayas is their potential connection to latex allergies. You might be surprised to know that many people with latex sensitivities also find themselves allergic to papayas, due to the similarity in proteins between latex and the fruit. For seniors with a history of latex allergies, this could mean serious allergic reactions when eating papayas, such as painful skin rashes, itching, and swelling in the mouth. In more severe cases, it can even cause difficulty breathing, which, as we all know, can be life-threatening. What makes this even more alarming is that latex allergies can develop later in life, even if you've previously consumed papayas without issue. It's a frightening possibility that many don't consider. Just because you've enjoyed papayas in the past doesn't guarantee that your body will continue to tolerate them as you age. If you have any history of latex sensitivity, or if you suddenly start noticing symptoms after eating papayas, it's crucial to take action before things escalate. And then there's the issue of digestive health. While the digestive enzyme papain in papayas is often celebrated for its ability to help break down proteins, it can be a double-edged sword for seniors. Many older adults already struggle with sensitive stomachs or conditions like acid reflux or irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Papayas, with their strong digestive properties, can sometimes irritate the stomach lining and cause discomfort. I've heard from so many older adults who, after indulging in papayas, experience bloating, gas, acid reflux, and even stomach cramps. The fruit, which many believe will ease digestion, can make it worse, especially for those with sensitive digestive systems. If you've ever felt discomfort after eating papaya, it could be a sign that your stomach is not processing it well, and continuing to eat it could worsen the situation over time. When you consider all the potential downsides, it's clear that papayas might not be the best option for everyone. Thankfully, there are plenty of alternatives that can support digestive health without the risks. Plain yogurt and kefir, rich in probiotics, are fantastic choices to help promote a healthy gut. Ginger tea, a time-honored remedy, can soothe the stomach and aid digestion without causing any discomfort. These safer alternatives can provide all the digestive benefits you're looking for, without the potential dangers papayas may bring. So, while papayas may seem like a simple, tropical delight, I urge you to approach them with caution. What seems like a harmless fruit might be masking hidden risks, especially if you're on medication, have a latex allergy, or suffer from digestive issues. Always listen to your body and consult with your healthcare provider before adding new foods to your diet. Your health is too precious to take unnecessary chances. So, what have we learned today? We've explored the potential health risks of papayas, especially for seniors, and how they can interfere with medications, trigger allergies, and even cause digestive issues. It's a reminder that even the most seemingly innocent foods can have hidden dangers, especially as we age and our bodies become more sensitive to certain substances. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll take with you and put into practice in your own life? Maybe it's about being more mindful of food interactions with your medications, or perhaps it's recognizing the importance of listening to your body when it comes to new foods. Whatever it is, please share in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support means a lot, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.